Is it working? Okay. Hi guys, and welcome finally to Disco Elysium. I've been following this game for quite a long time. I've heard many good things about it, and I was even positively impressed when some friends, close friends that I have, mentioned it positively. So yeah, definitely wanted to give it a go. It's a story-based RPG with um, character sheets and various interaction and such. And it has a pretty, from what I've heard, we'll see how it goes. It has some pretty subtle, nifty political commentary, which is what attracted my attention to it. There's also a lot of controversy around, the developers. The company that made the game originally got bought out by someone else, and there's been some discussions over there, and the company that bought them aren't really that great. And it's like one of the few times where I'm don't quote me on this, but I might have heard where like the developers actually encouraged people to pirate it just so they don't support the company that bought them out. We'll see how it goes. It is definitely unfortunate. Yeah. Let's see. We have the character archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting fact, comes up with original ideas. Right. And we have motorics, how well you move your body. Physique, how well is your body built. Psyche, how your power to influence yourself and others. And intellect, and obviously massive intellect. And +1 at encyclopedia. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Well, that's not great. Inland Empire. I don't know what that is. And then physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. More strength. Right, interesting. Or we can create our own. Um, hmm. Would be interested to create our own, but I feel like I'm just gonna make him a jack of all trades. I'm thinking like more of a thinker, but maybe get like an extra point in like physique. Oh, he has 2 points. Maybe 1 extra point in psyche. I think thinker represents me pretty well. Yeah, here more strength. Yeah, definitely. Well, for this one, unfortunately, we won't be playing the more strength route. We'll be playing the big brain route as the thinker. But you are free to get it yourself and play it however you like. The furries are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? Kovac dropping in.
There is nothing.
As expected.
Only warm primordial blackness.
Yeah, it's
Your
him.
conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
What the f... This voice acting. Jesus. Ancient reptilian brain. Huh. Okay.
Ever.
Are we like dead, or are we about to get resurrected?
Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Ex-wives, what? For a physical build, you can beat people into agreeing with you. That is true. That is a fair argument. I'll never be like him. What was that about the X
An
something?
awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source.
Limbic system.
Bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
It's literally our brain, the different parts of our brain, like communicating. Fair argument. However, my biceps are bigger. No, I wanted to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
Abyssal what? I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Ah, shit. I hate mountain lions. So exhausted from work. Well, they can relax and join me in this new game adventure with Disco Elysium.
Do you really?
Of course not. Sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do, let me
I
off.
wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
What? Wait, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
Huh. Well, I don't care. I'm a brave
Somewhere
idiot.
in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again.
Sounds like two people with smoking
It
addiction
wants to walk
talking.
the desert,
I agree.
hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Like go to Tahiti and start a mango business. Would that be profitable? Another, help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Ahaha! Out of the formless disembodied nothing. Is this us giving is this yeah, it's literally being birthed in a D&D session. We are literally the
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
help, someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Oh, what? Never do a construction job. I mean, I don't plan to. I hope I won't be in a situation where I have to do that.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice caramida motor carriage.
Hey, nice. Our encyclopedia allowed us to figure out what Caprice Kinema motor carriage. The fuck is that? Oh no, we were just massively drunk. Okay. Crisis averted. We weren't literally being given birth to. We just passed out drunk in our apartment. Hey, look, Kovac, it's you. After a day of work. Wakey, wakey. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, let me get my bearings over here. Why is our tie stuck to the... What the fuck?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Interesting. This is a white check. You may retry it. Oh, so we can keep trying it. One hell of a way to wake up from a hangover, yeah.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Nice.
Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring
Your
it
eyes
on.
burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
We literally took damage from turning on the lights. Jesus.
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we have a disco blazer. Tap to highlight. Right. So the drink until the pain is over, but what's worse, the pain or the hangover? Yeah, fair point. It's that talking RPG. D&D, but you play as an IRL alcoholic. It's Disco Elysium. This bottle of Commodore Red is empty. What do we have here? Empty cassette case. Still on, rolling empty. Well, can't we use this cassette we have? +1 to Inland Empire, +1 Spirit the Corpse, -1 Savoir Faire, +1 to Electrochemistry. What the fuck is Savoir Faire? Stun with immense panic. Oh, I'm glad we have trousers that increase our electrochemistry. Our health is literally 2 and we lost 1 from turning on the light. What? Oh, it's empty. Never mind. Yeah. Tell my family if I want to buy Black Ops 6. Or you could not buy it. That's also an option. Okay, what white stained shirt, see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. My man was drinking like there was no tomorrow.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Jesus.
Was this not the same Elon that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Elon.
Probably not, no.
Fuck, are you gonna price a game above 60 euros? You know, the issue is that due to inflation, it has become more expensive to make games. So unfortunately, we are past the time where games can, AAA games at least, can be reasonably priced at 60 euros. That doesn't give them the right to still be shit, but just don't buy them, bro. Yeah, $100 will definitely be standard price in like, I don't know, a couple of years.
Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man.
Print more money, damn money, yeah.
Suddenly, you realize you have no
Sure.
memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe
As
the
you
mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Oh god, don't tell me we die.
Halt! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. On the day it releases or pre-order, you wait until the sale or get yeah, I mean, I agree generally. The only exception was like Souls games that I
Yeah.
pre-ordered.
There is definitely something wrong with it. Where
What?
to even begin?
We're literally
There is a
talking to the
bloatedness,
mirror.
then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Jesus. I'm sorry to
Bet
hear
you
about
are.
this.
Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a
Tunga, tunga,
particularly
tunga.
tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Did you drink through your nose?
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. Behold,
Hey! It doesn't look
you
that
have no
bad.
idea who this thing is, do you?
It's some kind of superstar. It's the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression?
It looks
Are you
fancy.
trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
This is gonna be a big Christmas sale or something. It would be pretty soon for Black Ops to have that. Look like you just barely escaped homelessness. Yeah. I have no idea why it's there. It just
Please stop.
is.
It's horrible.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's supposed to look suggestive for the ladies. Vaguely sympathetic. It's an expression of pain. Superstardom. All of the above, really, but yeah.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Dig deep in your mind to locate the source of the expression. Well, we can give that a try.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Huh. Third decade of the current century. Well, we're in 2030.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume le Million.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane
Revachol.
appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Uh,
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
You'll need to add a clicking sound when I make it.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Huh. How long was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself?
You have
into
some
oblivion?
understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
Okay.
It doesn't have to
We'll
be.
figure it out.
You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Stop the expression from happening. I'm fine with that expression, personally. Oh, that looks closed. We'll see what else we have around here. We have this broken window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage. Okay.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Oh, did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
So I threw something at it. Wait, what am I doing? It says the size of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
A bottle.
Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
A fair point.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need it anymore. I don't need anyone. Maybe it
You
wasn't mean.
Someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Reasonable assessment.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
Good one.
A cool wind gushes in.
Should probably
Your toes
go
curl up from the cold.
Get the shoe. Oh my god, we actually have an actual quest to retrieve our shoe. Amazing. Well, we'll take our first shoe at least. How are we looking? What does this give you? +1 to conceptualization, -1 to suggestion. Our suggestion is already pretty bad. Door has been locked from the inside. Oh, fucking open it. Damn it. How can we get to the balcony? Are we missing anything else?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Yeah, we don't have enough chance to do that, I don't think. Doesn't seem to be anything else that we can interact with unless we want to literally break the window to climb through it.
The window stands broken in it. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. The morning light hurts.
This is our status. Temporary research bonus, -1 logic, head in the clouds. Research time.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Hey,
It
nice!
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling
hope so.
in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
It's good that we have our encyclopedia skill. Looks like we are literally hitting all the knowledge. There we go. Hey, our head is back in order. Finally. I grab my shoe. Police work is tough. Take breaks, talk to strangers, explore. There it is. Thank you. Nice. +1 composure, -2 savoir faire. Alright.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. both copiously green
First.
and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited
Reunited
on your feet,
First task
like
done,
two
boys.
baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Oh, so we have health and morale. Okay, well our morale is already maxed, so fortunately doesn't make much of a difference. Something on the table. Money. Cha-ching! 40 cents. Sure, that will make the difference.
Hello, officer.
March, the year is 51. Hi!
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
I can see that.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Hey. So having some comfortable shoes is enough for a good day. Fair point.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling.
Scale armor.
This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Officer, I mean military personnel.
No.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer,
The
right?
young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself middling. This card is called an
No.
officer.
You're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? Goddamn right, I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it. Spent 4 years with some soul-torn shoes. It really makes your day having decent one. Yeah.
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Hey, we're a cop. How about that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not surprised that has a very low chance of working. Or what the Cupri Cinema is, but I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
Okay. Someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my
There's
case?
a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Oh, okay. Try it, if only to see the response.
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Well, I remember being a cop.
Could it be because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her
a fair
makeup on.
argument.
This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Who in the right mind would let me be an officer?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
This one cannot be retried. Can I... I can't quick save. Shit. That's not fun. I want to be a fucking creep with literally the
careful,
first
officer.
woman that I
They don't
meet.
like the police around here.
Oh, great.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Here you go, I have some questions
Yes.
for you. What is they have against police over here? But imagine if you succeeded at 3% chance. Oh yeah.
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where
You're in
am
a
I?
hostel, sir.
No, where in the
You're
world?
in Revachol.
Yep.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control
Capital
under
of the
foreign
world.
occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something
You sure
to
look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
you?
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
Is it 51
It's
now?
51.
What
The
century?
current century? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one.
What? Since when? How many centuries have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Yeah, that tracks. She grins. What's so
You're
funny?
right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Your room is next to mine. Did you hear anything
There
last
was the
night?
usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
I have any visitor?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco
Yes.
music?
Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Ostentations, orchestrations.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on,
I
all
don't know
right.
about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What
A
happened?
slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean like in a cool way?
Yes. It was very cool.
Nice.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
You know,
Then you started
Fine.
screaming and trashed the place.
are you sure I wasn't being
No.
assaulted?
It didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed.
Fair.
A tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything
There was.
else?
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay, well, thanks for your
Glad to have
contribution.
been of assistance.
See ya. Interesting. Oh, save. Nice. She left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Oh, okay. Yeah, that door is locked. Well, if it's saved, I see. I can't save during conversations. So if I wanted to give the 3% chance, I would have had to do it before that. But in any case, this is a good place to end this first episode. And yeah, we are in business. I'll do the second one right away, and then we'll go to Frostpunk. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you have a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. We're going to make It Has Stopped Working. Bye bye.